All right. Thank you all to who came to our live webinar on what is coaching presented by the Gold Diggers and Team Dumbo Over Diamonds. And those of you who are watching the recording right now, thank you guys so much for opening up the link and watching it as well. So let's just get right into it. Just so that we respect your time, we let you go back to your Saturday activities and share whatever needs to be shared with you to make your decision, and then you guys can let us know if this is something that's for you. So my name is Catherine. I'm 23 years old. I currently live in Los Angeles. I just moved back to so I grew up in LA. I just moved back to LA. I want to say like last week or 2 weeks ago, which is really, really cool because me moving back to LA and pursuing my dream here is something that Beachbody allowed me to do. And basically when people ask me what I do for a living, I tell them that I help empower women and show them that they can be or do anything that they want in their life and have zero limits and no restrictions, and that they can accomplish anything. So it's really, really exciting. I love my job title. And Catherine?
Yeah, so I'm also Catherine. I am 22 years old. I actually grew up in LA, um,
Oh,
but then I moved up to Seattle for school. So I went to Seattle for college, and then I moved to Boston and was living there for the last 2 years. And I just moved back to Seattle 2 weeks ago. So
yeah.
Catherine and I have a lot of the same stuff going on.
Yeah, and I went to college in Seattle as well. Okay, Catherine, tell us your story when you started.
Yeah, so I started coaching in February of 2016, so just a couple of months ago. I had been doing Beachbody programs. I started those up, I would say, in the summer of 2015, so like June, July, August. And in that period of time, with 21 Day Fix, I lost around 15 pounds, and I was really excited about this. I was a former JO competitive gymnast, and I did 3 sports in high school, so I've been active my entire life. And so I never really had any problems with being overweight. But I was just generally unfit and unhealthy since I had stopped playing sports. And I was constantly battling body image issues. I was so obsessed with how much I weighed. I weighed myself multiple times a day. It was absolutely terrible. And that all sort of started to change when I started up with these programs. I unfortunately got a little too unhealthy with them. So I actually had to take a step back for basically fall and winter. And then I started back up again with the programs when I started coaching. So I started coaching again after I'd gained back a ton of weight, which was a little sad on my part, but I think it has really helped me with my business because I've been able to show people what the programs do so they can sort of follow along on their journey. And when I started, I was a full-time grad student. I had a 24-hour-a-week internship, and I also had a part-time job on top of that. So I had a lot going on. I also was on 6 different medications to treat different mental health issues. It has always been something I've struggled with, but actually I'll talk about it in a little bit. It's gotten a lot better since actually starting my journey. I was so overwhelmed with the thought of building a life after graduation, like having to use my degree, finding a full-time job, paying off all of my loans. But then I got into coaching.
I can definitely relate with some of that. And then also what I love about your story, Catherine, is that I have so many people come to me and they're so worried that they're not yet in shape. And so they think that they cannot succeed in their business when it seems like both you and I started when we were both not yet at our goals, and we were able to show people how to get to our goals and that we're in the trenches with them while pursuing our business and while growing our business, which is something, it's a common limiting belief that people have in this business, that just because you're not yet at your goal that you can't succeed, when in fact it's actually the opposite. So it doesn't matter where you are right now, just know that this opportunity is something incredible that's for you too. And so where I started coaching in February of 2014, so about a little over 2 years now. At the time that I started, generally in my life, I have binge eating, bulimic history, orthorexia. Catherine and I, it's funny, we share names and, different spellings, but we also share similar stories. I was really, really obsessed with my weight, obsessed with how I looked. I always thought I was too fat, which is really, really weird. At some points, I'd look back at pictures. Sometimes I'd be overweight, and sometimes I'd be literally looking anorexic, and I would think that I look the same in both instances. So my mindset was just completely off, and something that this business helped me with, especially through something that we do called personal development, like it really helped get my mindset in order. So I've come a long way since then. Chronic binger and restrictor. So I'd spend Monday through Friday eating like 800 calories and then spending my weekends engorging on like 3,000 to 4,000 calories, because as you guys know, by the time Friday rolls around, I'm starving, and then Sunday night I feel guilty for everything, and so I go back to that cycle. It's just a horrible, horrible cycle. I was a full-time student, so I mean, honestly, over a full-time, like full-time in my school is considered 12 credits. I was always taking 17 to 20, like something crazy like that. And it was all science classes. So just really, really busy schedule, as you imagine. I know a lot of women come to me talking about how busy they are. And trust me, I understand. If you're busy right now, you can do this. Because I was also, on top of that, I had a 3-hour commute to and from school. So I went to the University of Washington in Seattle, and I lived in Gig Harbor, Washington, and that was like a 65-mile drive. Plus, all the traffic in the world of that area is on that one freeway going to school and from school. So literally it was a 3-hour commute every single day. I was also working on the weekends, Friday to Sunday, so 30 hours combined on the weekends. And so I was really, really stressed out. I had zero time for anything. Like, I remember barely having, I mean, I didn't watch TV at that point in my life. I didn't do anything except for stress about what was due on Monday, what tests did I have the next day, what's my work schedule like, how's traffic today. Like, it was just a mess, and I just felt so stressed out. I felt like I was going nowhere, even though I was technically, according to, you know, normal societal standards, like I was progressing in my life, but really I felt like I was going nowhere at that point. I just felt stuck, really uninspired, desperate to quit job. I was losing interest in biology, and to this day, I still like have no interest in biology whatsoever. But I was just like, I was so desperate to at least quit my job, at least just focus on school. Like, that was my dream, was let me just focus on school and not have to work and somehow earn money, right? And at the time, I've never been able to stick with a program. So I tried Brazil butt lift. I want to say 2 years before I became a coach. And I remember doing it like 7 days and then quitting, and then trying P90X for like 2 days and then quitting. And so I've never been able to stick with a program before coaching as well, which is something that's completely different now for me. But basically how I found this opportunity was I was scrolling on Instagram, and I found my coach. She just kind of posted, you know, basically how you are watching this recording of the webinar right now. She basically explained everything to me in a little email. Because at the time, like, she was fairly new. And so obviously, like, things were different back then, 2 years ago. But I remember just reading her email and being kind of intrigued. I remember kind of like thinking like, okay, I don't really understand what this is, but I did some Google searching, and I was like, you know what, this sounds like the answer to all my problems. Like, this sounds like something that's worth giving a try. I didn't quite understand what it was, but I just knew that I had to, there's something special about this.
Okay, so where I am today, I'm a part-time Beachbody coach, but I'm actually I'm trying to move towards doing it full-time. I've really fallen in love with it. I love, sort of like Catherine, you know, has talked about, empowering women. It's so important to me. I have 2 degrees in social work now, and so that's always been really at my core. Empowerment has been a big value. And so the fact that I have this opportunity to build my own business all about that is absolutely amazing. I'm an Emerald coach, which we can talk a little bit more about if you guys choose to come on. I just found out I'm a success starter, which means I hit my business goals the first 3 months of being a coach. And so I earned a free ticket to our coaching summit in Nashville this summer. I'm going to get to finally meet Catherine. I'm so excited. It's our biggest coaching event of the year, and I can't wait. I've cut my medications in half. I was able to finance my move from Boston to Seattle in under 2 months with this business. And, you know, Beachbody doesn't guarantee any sort of level of income. It's all based on the success you have, the effort you put into it, and things like that. But I fortunately was able to work hard in my free time. I mean, I just talked about how busy I was. So I was able to work enough in my free time that I paid for my entire move in 2 months. I said I have my MSW, and I'm really not afraid of the entrepreneur like spirit in me. I feel like I fought it for so long because I was like, I need to, you know, I have these degrees, I have to go to grad school, I have to get this job that is going to be using my degree in a conventional way, and I'm just not afraid of following my dreams anymore, which is really great. I'm falling in love with my body, which is something I honestly never thought would happen. I don't feel pressure to find that, conventional job now that I'm graduating, and I'm designing a life that I am absolutely in love with.
Yay. So as you guys saw, I was really, 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 really busy when I started this business. And to this day, I still continue to build it in the evenings and on the weekends and whatever free time I have. And the thing is that it still grows. Like whatever you put into this business, it still grows and pays you back like tenfold. It's crazy. And you'll learn more about it as if you choose to sign up. I'm a 1-star diamond coach, so that's a rank that will make more sense to you later on. It won't make any sense to you right now. I have a team of almost 400 coaches now. I'm my own boss, set my own hours. Whenever I want to work this thing, I can work this thing. I've paid off over $18,000 of debt, and as of now, I will be completely debt-free in just a few months' time, which is really, really, really cool, really exciting. With this business, I'm building residual income. And if you guys don't know what residual income is, it's basically income that you make in your sleep or make in your passing time. So you're not physically actively working for this income. It's something that you've built up. And so even if you go on vacation, if you unplug for the day or whatever, or you know how like if you don't show up to work, your boss doesn't pay you. Well, it's not like that in Beachbody. You still get paid, which is amazing. Something you'll learn more about and then the logistics of it later on. I finally have a savings account, something I never imagined at the time of when I started. Like I was literally spending way more money than I even made at that time. So it's incredible to see like my bank account grow, and it just makes me feel so free and so happy and so much more relaxed. Unlimited travel opportunities. Anyone who knows me knows that I love to travel. And so I'm fueling my biggest passion through this business. Beachbody actually allows you to earn free vacations. So I want to say a month and a half ago, we went to an all expenses paid cruise to Jamaica and Bahamas. And then I've already earned my all expense paid trip next year to the Dominican Republic. And that's what Beachbody, those are just Beachbody related trips. I've been able to travel pretty much the whole world with my Beachbody money, especially like in college, for me to be able to just go anywhere on my school breaks with the income that I was earning through Beachbody, and the fact that I didn't have to show up to my job during my breaks that I did before, it just felt really, really amazing. So we're going to share a video that's about 7 minutes long. It's kind of like an intro. It's like a very basically what we're going to cover later in the webinar, but just really quickly, more, Beachbody specific. And then it's just like, it'll give you like a little preview, and then we'll talk about all the details that you may want to know for the rest of the webinar. And then we're going to take questions. So let me out my headphones. You can still hear me, right, Catherine?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Because the sound doesn't work if I have my headphones in. Okay.
Beachbody, creator of the hottest and most respected fitness products in the world, now has an opportunity for you to join us by becoming a Team Beachbody coach. As a coach, you'll be given the opportunity to earn income by sharing the best fitness programs and nutritional supplements on the market today.
Instead of doing the obvious thing and selling our hit infomercial products through retail stores, we asked a handful of our customers to become independent distributors. We call them coaches, but they're not fitness or nutrition experts. These are people who simply love the products and love sharing them with people because they actually work.
As a Team Beachbody coach, you're partnering with the company that stands above all others with this unique opportunity. And because we need your help to help other people, there's no better time to get involved as a Team Beachbody coach than right now. There's a massive health crisis throughout North America. Just in the United States, 1 out of every 3 adult Americans and 1 out of every 6 children are considered overweight or obese. This means more than 100 million people are unhealthy.
I started seeing people that I was working with get results. It was at that moment that I knew that this is what I was supposed to do with the rest of my life.
Beachbody CEO Carl Daikeler and President John Congdon began combating the health crisis in 1998 by conceiving a simple solution to this massive problem. Sell top-notch fitness products and provide unprecedented support and motivation to help people get fit. The phenomenal success of Beachbody is undeniable. And when John and Carl examined that success, they realized that a large part was due to satisfied customers sharing their fitness success and passion for Beachbody with those closest to them, as well as on the Beachbody message boards. This natural interaction between customers was recognized by Carl and John and led them to develop a compensation plan where Beachbody would begin paying people for what they were already doing for years, sharing Beachbody products. Thus, the Team Beachbody Coach opportunity was launched.
To fit in those jeans that never thought I'd be able to fit in again, and I'm able to save money, have money in a savings account, and that feels really good.
Decide, commit, succeed. The Beachbody mantra is not some snappy cereal box slogan. We guarantee that when a customer decides to commit to a Beachbody fitness program, they will succeed. But we've learned that success doesn't just come from buying a fitness program. Nutrition plays a critical role, and Beachbody's ultra-premium health shake, Shakeology, has become one of the best-selling products in the history of the company because of our Team Beachbody coaches.
Shakeology is what they call a market disruptor because while competitors have come up with Me Too energy drinks and antioxidant juices, we've created the absolute highest quality weight loss and health shake on the market today, period. The absolute best.
And now you have the power to customize your Shakeology with our line of boosts for even healthier results. And with our Beachbody Performance Supplements, you can push yourself harder and last longer, which means you get better results from your workouts faster. The opportunity to share products that you love and earn money while doing so is something we're proud of at Beachbody. This is how it works. First, you earn a 25% commission on all retail sales. It's just that simple. For example, if you have 3 Shakeology sales a month, you would earn enough to pay for your daily dose of dense nutrition. You can also earn an even higher commission when you sell our exclusive Team Beachbody Challenge Pack, which is a one-stop solution for customers. A challenge pack includes a fitness program of their choice, a 30-day supply of Shakeology, and a free 30-day VIP membership to the Team Beachbody Club, which offers customized meal planning, exclusive video content, plus unlimited access to Beachbody On Demand, where you can stream over 500 of Beachbody's best-selling fitness programs from your computer, smartphone, or tablet. And many of our successful coaches use Beachbody challenge groups to engage their customers and coaches by providing support and accountability to help them achieve their optimal fitness results. And if you choose to build a team of coaches, we have a lucrative bonus program that lets you earn from your whole team's productivity. And the rewards don't stop. We also created the Beachbody Challenge contest, where coaches and their customers can submit their success stories and have the opportunity to take part in over $1 million in cash and prizes. Here's some good news to make it easy for you. We provide every coach with a website and an online office where you can access sales and marketing tools, as well as a library of training and personal development resources. Plus, we handle all the product fulfillment and customer service for you. All you need to do is direct customers to your website. And when they make a purchase through you, you earn a generous 25% commission, and all your income is paid weekly. Many coaches earn enough to make a car payment or enjoy a vacation. Some earn enough to quit their day jobs. And a few top coaches even earn more than $1 million a year. Beachbody has the most popular fitness programs in the world. Programs like P90X, Insanity, the 21-Day Fix, and Plyo, just to name a few. And to support that success, we spend over $100 million a year in advertising these programs. So you can reap the benefits of that exposure and feel confident knowing that as a Team Beachbody coach, you're partnering with the #1 brands on the market. There are many reasons in addition to the extra income to becoming a Team Beachbody coach. To get fit and healthy, to get great discounts on Beachbody products, to earn travel and incentive trips to some great vacation destinations, or even to work out with your favorite Beachbody celebrity trainer. But most importantly, the time and freedom to do what you want to do most. Think about your own situation. Is what you're doing now going to give you the lifestyle that you and your family deserve?
You want to go to your kids' baseball games, soccer games, graduations, recitals, be there for them? You can do that. It's up to you. You can become the CEO of your own business as what we call an independent Team Beachbody coach. We're going to make sure that you have everything you need to be successful and provide you an amazing opportunity to achieve all your financial dreams. Now the decision to go for it is yours. I thank you for your time, and I look forward to working with you. Let's get started.
I swear that just pumps me up all over again.
Oh, I know, right?
And seeing the Tony Horton in that video, that just reminds me, like when we're on the cruise, like all the celebrity trainers are there, and so you get to hang out with them and talk to them. It's really, really cool. Okay, Catherine, take it away.
So there are a lot of benefits to being a coach. I feel like Catherine and I sort of alluded to a lot of them, but we're going to really just break it down for you right here. So you get to work at your own pace, and you get to set your own hours. Like I mentioned, when I started, I was in grad school full time, so not like undergrad, like you can kind of slack off, not go to a class or two and you're fine. No, I was in grad school. It was ridiculously difficult. I was at a top 10 school for my program. Anyway, so I was in grad school full time on top of having this really intense internship on top of working part time. So what I did was I ran my business in 15-minute increments of time, 4 to 5 times a day, if that makes sense. So really I'm putting like an hour and 15 minutes into this business right now, or back then, and then I did my workouts, which only took half an hour. Now I have mornings off. I coach gymnastics in the evening, so I'm able to work as much as I want to in the morning, and then I go to my other job in the evening. So it's nice because it's so flexible. It works. You work when you want to work. You're able to build this business however you like and as fast as you like. I definitely came into this thinking, I'm just going to do this kind of for fun. It'll be a hobby. It'll be nice to make some money on the side. I get a discount, all that good stuff. So I'm going to take it slow. But now my mindset is, I want to build this up as quickly as I can, because I just love helping people, and the more people I can help, the sooner, the better. You're able to hold yourself accountable. I don't know about you folks, but I hate being micromanaged. I don't work well when people are supervising me super closely. So it's nice that I am my own boss. I understand that if I don't put effort and work into this, I'm not going to get anything out of it. So I really like that aspect. There's no limit to your income potential, and there's super low starting costs. If you are going to start up your own business in any other sort of sphere of the world, it's going to cost you, I would say, at a minimum of $100,000, to get all of your products and things like that. And later we'll talk about what it costs to start up your own business, but the difference is absolutely ridiculous. You develop yourself personally. You're in the business of being the best version of yourself. And I really like this. I think Catherine talked a little bit about personal development, and one of the things that I do really love about this is that I'm forced to constantly work on myself. And I think that it's something that I definitely needed. And the more I work on myself, the better I do in this business. You get to meet amazing people. I have an amazing team of women behind me. There are a few men as well, but I get to work super closely with Catherine, my personal coach, Amy, and they've been so supportive. We have a ton of trainings. We're really dedicated to helping you succeed. Getting into the best shape of our lives. When I started, I was like, I need to lose those 15 pounds again, but now I'm working on building muscle, which is really great because it can change. And you change your life, like we talked about, while changing others' lives. So, who we are versus who we are not. We are absolutely not health and fitness experts. The programs are designed by expert celebrity trainers. They know exactly what to do to get you the results you want. And because of that, we are just able to match you up with the right programs and then support you on your journey. We're definitely not salespeople. I get this objection a lot, this sounds like a really good opportunity, but I'm just not a salesperson. And I always like to point out, yes, we do earn commission by making that sale, but that's where our job starts. We don't make the sale and then disappear. We make the sale, we match people with the right programs and then support them on their journeys for however long they choose to be on it, We're not perfect. For example, I'm running a clean eating group this week for free, and I am so happy that I'm doing that because I really need it, because I've been eating like crap. the last like 3 weeks. It's been really bad. My cravings are out of control. I've been skipping workouts and things like that. We're not perfect, and that's okay. We're just always working on ourselves. We're on our fitness journeys as well, just like all of you are. And it's about being real. It's not about being perfect. We're definitely not social media experts. When I started, I posted on Facebook maybe like once a month. I barely understood Instagram. It was hilarious how little I knew about Instagram. But now, I'm a lot more comfortable with it. We're also not extroverts at all. I'm a huge introvert. My energy, I love interacting with people, but then I'm just drained. And so I need so much time to recharge. And so it's really nice that you're able to build a business online and interact with people without having to expend so much energy, and you're able to take that time to recharge. And we're also not business professionals, but we are, like I mentioned, working on our own health and fitness journeys, and we're helping others along the way. And we do that by sharing what we love and inviting others to join us. Like I mentioned, we aren't perfect. We're being real. We're being honest. Through personal development or the different trainings we have, we're always learning. And we're always pushing ourselves to be the best we can be. I personally really believe that you can only do your best work, A, when you're doing what you love, and B, when you are the best version of yourself. I can't help you if I'm not happy with who I am. We're determined to change the world through health and fitness, and we're people of all backgrounds and all fitness levels, all shapes and sizes. Like I mentioned before, I was 15 pounds heavier than I wanted to be when I started. Now, and instead of wanting to lose weight, now I want to gain weight. I want to build muscle. And I know there are a bunch of moms who become coaches who are losing the baby weight or have been successful with that. And it's really great to see everybody work on their own fitness journeys, even though everybody's different. So there are 3 different levels of coaching. And this is another thing that I really love about this business. This just really drives home the point that you get to build a business that you want. Okay, so level 1 coach. You get 25% off all of your products, which is awesome. You get to share with your family and friends, and then you get your 25% commission. And we like to say, share with 3 and yours is free. So if 3 people a month decide, oh, hey, I want to try out Shakeology, you earn yours for free, which is really great. So level 2 is all of level 1. You also get to earn a little bit of extra income. Like Catherine was talking about, she paid off a bunch of debt. I am not in debt because I had to move across the country. And you do have a little bit more freedom. So I was definitely here a couple of months ago when I first started. And then there's level 3. So level 3 is all of level 1 and all of level 2, but you're also earning a full-time income. You're your own boss. You're leading and you're inspiring others through your very own team. Catherine mentioned she has over 400 coaches now, and I'm working towards building a team like that. You're working from home. You have complete financial freedom. You have time freedom. You have travel freedom. You just are really designing the life that you want and a life you love. So those are the 3 different levels of coaching. If you have any questions, we can definitely talk about that later.
And something really quick I want to mention about the levels is just to avoid confusion. The levels is basically can also be seen as level 1 is like a discount coach. So basically the sign-up process for all 3 levels is the same. It's just like it helps us know how to help you grow your business by letting us know whether you want to be level 1, which is like a discount coach, and you're just doing this just to receive a discount and just like all the bullet points list. Level 2 is more like, oh, I want to do this more of a hobby where I want to, from time to time help some people, from time to time, like, maybe help some people get started as coaches, kind of like not really see it as like, I'm going to sit down and build this business. You're just more like, you're getting into shape, you're helping people here and there. And then level 3 is like kind of like someone, kind of like someone who's like us, like we're just like, we're going to take this seriously. We're going to build a business. We see this as a long-term thing. We see the financial freedom, the time freedom, like we see all these opportunities. And so we want access to all the best training. We want to be, we want the most amount of help, the most amount of resources, because we want to be the best version of ourselves and really take this business to the top. So this is just something that helps us when we help you sign up, kind of specify like, okay, this, if you want to just be a discount coach, that way we're not sending you all of our resources and overwhelming you. Is kind of like the point of this. Uh,
And you can definitely go back and forth between the levels. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It isn't like, you're going to apply and you have to stay with this level. If you want to go back and forth, that is totally fine with us. Okay, yeah, just want to mention that. Okay, so what exactly do coaches do? The way we like to break it down really is we share and we learn. So on the sharing side, we're products of the product. We use these Beachbody programs. We drink our Shakeology. I love using our performance line, specifically the pre and post workout. Energizes the pre-workout and recovers their post-workout. Oh, they save my life daily. So we share our results. I cannot tell you how amazing the transformations of our teams are. And we share that with people to show that, this works and we're ready for you to join us. We run challenge groups. So that's another way we share the products. We share this, the opportunity to start and continue on your fitness journey. We share our accountability groups. We just want to do everything we can to support our challengers, the people who are taking this dive. It's super scary to start your own fitness journey, and especially if you're getting put into this, private accountability group on Facebook. And so we just share everything we can with our challenge groups. We also share, like we're sharing with you right now, the coaching opportunity. Catherine and I obviously love what we do. We found a ton of success with it. I'm only a couple months in and I'm already so thrilled that I have this opportunity. And so we want to share that all with you. There is so much room for growth in this business. And as a coach, it's important to us that we invite other people to join us. So we also learn. We learn through different trainings that our team provides us. Recently, one of the big trainings that my coach has launched is creating a Facebook like page. So I talked about, we're not social media experts. And so my coach is learning and she's sharing with us. And so I'm doing trainings about once a week on how to build up my Facebook like page, which is great. We invite, like I talked about, I already, said we learn about social media, but then also we do our personal development every day. So whether that's listening to podcasts or watching fun YouTube videos or reading, right now I'm reading a book called Jab, Jab, Right Hook, which is all about social media. Clearly I'm in a social media phase, but it's great. You do it you can do it for as little as 10 minutes a day, as much as an hour and a half a day. It's really up to you. But we're always learning about ourselves, and this is part of, being the best person you can be. Do you have anything to add, Catherine?
Also learning how to invite people properly. Like, as we mentioned before, we're not salespeople. And so some people have, when they hear the word like, we invite people to join us, they think like, oh, you mean selling? No, literally like inviting. And we teach you how to approach people, how to do in the best way possible, make you as comfortable as possible. Like, we share literally all our resources. We have a website that's dedicated to training you. We have Facebook groups dedicated to training you. And so you're never alone in this business. That's about it.
Awesome.
And okay, so how do we earn? I know a lot of people are curious about this. So again, there's 3 ways to earn. It's basically all how you earn, but there's just like 3 different ways you can break it down. So the first one is commissions. Obviously, as you guys saw in the video kind of also went over it, but I'm going to go a little bit more in detail for you. So 25% commissions on everything that's purchased through your online store. As you see, Beachbody gives you an online store, gives you a special coach ID, gives you links that you can use. And so there's like all these different ways to make sure that, the sale is connected to you as a coach, and you earn 25% commission. And then as you saw in the video, there's also this thing called Beachbody On Demand, which is also a club membership. And anytime anyone signs up for that, that's 40% commission. And then Challenge Packs is a 30-day supply of Shakeology and a fitness program of choice. And the commissions kind of range depending on the challenge pack that is, but it's between 28 to 35%. And so 25% is the minimum commission that you will earn. Team Cycle Bonus is another level that starts once you become Emerald and above, which you'll learn when you sign up. And basically, Team Cycle Bonus is, it ranges depending on your rank and depending on, what your level of coaching, what your commitment to coaching is. Again, Beachbody doesn't guarantee any success or any level of income, but if you're motivated and if you're a self-starter and if you really want this, you can make crazy things happen in this business. And so Team Cycle bonus varies between $250 to $12,000 a week, not including your commission. So this is completely separate. So you can sell like however many challenge packs per week, and that's not going to be affected by your Team Cycle bonus. That's an additional bonus in addition to that. Also, matching bonus is something that you own. So if you have a team of coaches, sorry, it's a car driving outside. If you have a team of coaches, you will earn 5 to 10%, somewhere between that, on their Team Cycle bonus. So if they were to earn like $100 Team Cycle bonus that week, you would get a bonus of $10 for just to have them on your team. Pretty cool. Quarterly bonus is something completely based on rank, as you will learn later on, and it ranges from $1,000 to $40,000 each quarter, so paid 4 times a year. Not including your commissions, not including your Team Cycle bonus. This is completely separate. And then there's another thing called Elite, which is, again, something you don't have to know right now, but it's another $500 monthly bonus. So there's 3 ways to earn. Really, as you can see, there's literally no income cap in this business, and you can take it as far as you want to go. I mean, it's just incredible. Like, the amount of financial freedom is just hard for me to wrap my mind about sometimes. And this is what gets me really excited sometimes, because I know that there's so many families that struggle. There's so many people that work, hourly jobs or even salary jobs, and they want to make more money and they want to figure out how to earn more money, but they just can't because their boss can only pay them a certain amount. And what I like about this is that you are your own boss and you can take your income as much as you want to go. So if you really want to, pay off your child's college tuition or whatever in the future, like, you can do that through this business. Like, it's amazing. Or go on extra vacations or whatever. So why us? Why Dumbbells Over Diamonds and Team Goal Diggers? So both of us are leaders of a top point, even more top percent. So probably like 0.0001% team in Beachbody. So whoever invited you to watch this webinar right now is also part of our team. Just so you know, we all work together to support you. We're just the leaders of today's webinar. We're committed to giving you all the tools you need to succeed. So you get a team support page, team website, weekly team calls, one-on-one calls for serious builders with whoever your upline coach is, and regular check-ins. And we match your speed. So if you're someone, again, if you just want to take this at a level 1 speed, we will train you at a level 1 speed. If you want to take this at a level 3 speed, we will give you everything that you need to know at a level 3 speed. Like, if you want to be a top number 1 coach in this company, we will run with you and share all that we know and help you get there. We're one of the fastest growing teams in Beachbody. We're still so incredibly young. Like, there's so much growth ahead of us. It's insane. And right now is probably one of the best times to join us. And so if you have any desire, any interest to join us, trust me, something that I always think about is like, why did I not come across this opportunity the day I turned 18? Because you have to be 18 or older to join as a coach. Obviously, like 18 or older to be a business builder, or an adult to be a business builder, whatever adult means. But like, I'm literally like, why didn't I know this when I was 18? Like, I can only imagine like 5 years of building this business where I'd be today. But you know what? As they say, the quote, like, the best time to plant a tree is probably 100 years ago, but the second best time is now. And so right now, if you have any interest, trust me, you'll want to join right now. Okay. And so who are we looking for? So there's a couple qualities that we're looking for if you want to join our team. And if you're thinking, would I make a good coach? So basically, if you're driven, if you're positive, self-motivated, compassionate, self-competitive, and real. And I say self-competitive is because you're just trying to become the best version of yourself, and you just want to grow yourself by 1% every single day. Just become better by 1%. If you have all these qualities, then you'd make an incredible coach on our team. This is literally all that you need to possess. The rest of the stuff is all learned, and you just have to be coachable. Like, you just have to be willing to learn all the nitty-gritty details of, like, just simple things like how to grow your social media account, which we have trainings for that, or how to, sign someone up or send someone a link, which we all have trainings for. But these are just the basics of what would make a good coach. And so if you possess these qualities, then trust me, yes, you can be successful with this opportunity. Now, a very common thing that we get like what gets talked about a lot and we get asked about a lot. And something that my family thought this was when I first started is this a pyramid scheme? And I just want to share a quick example with you guys using 2 different graphics, just to show you that no, first of all, pyramid schemes are illegal. Second of all, so a common misconception is that people think that you have to get in early. Like something I will hear sometimes when people refer to pyramid schemes, or people who are, uninformed, and it's not their fault. There's just a lot of uninformed people. They think that you have to get in early in order to make a lot of money in this business or whatever, in order to see any success. And I'm here to tell you that it does not matter when you start, because there are people. So for instance, the way Beachbody structure is there are 2 legs that you build. And so your team is technically underneath you. And yes, technically it looks like a pyramid, especially when you go and look at the graphical organization of your team. But there are lots of people below who make more than people above. And there are people who started like 8 years ago when this opportunity came about that make less than coaches who just started last year or the year before, just 2 years. So it literally does not matter when you start. You can be placed anywhere in the organization, anywhere in the so-called pyramid, yet it doesn't matter. Like you can take this income as far as you want. It all depends on your efforts. It does not depend on when you sign up. It doesn't depend on who signed you up, who you sign up. It all depends on your own efforts, which is awesome. And I want to compare this to more of a more traditional CEO to manager, supervisor, employee scheme, or graphical organization. So basically, like when you think about like starting in a job, starting as a regular employee, you're never going to make as much or more than the CEO, no matter how hard you try. Like the CEO is not going to pay you more than himself, right? Or herself, right? And in order to become CEO, you have to kick the CEO out, right? There can't be 2 CEOs of a company. And so if you think about it in that sense, it really does matter when you get in to the structure. It does matter where you are in the structure. It does matter, and there's a lot of competition in the structure. And what I love about Beachbody is that there's absolutely no competition. It's actually, the more of us succeed, the more of your team succeeds, and the more people above you succeed, the more you're going to succeed as well. And so you really truly want the best for others in order to get the best for yourself, which I love about this business, because there's never any drama, like ever. There's no drama in this business. Everyone's so happy. Everyone's helping each other. Like it's just incredible. And so I wanted to clear that up for you guys, because I know it's a very common concern. And I hope that my explanation kind of helped you feel better about, is this a pyramid scheme? Now, the process of signing up, so steps as a new coach. If you decide to sign up and become a coach on our team, basically, this is kind of like the 5-step process of what happens. So number 1 is you will enroll online. So whoever invited you to this webinar, whether it's me or Catherine or someone else on our team, invited you to watch the link. I know a lot of you asked for the recording, and not as many are able to make it live, which is totally understandable. But whoever sent you the link or whatever, that's going to be your sponsor coach. And they based on the options that I will tell you guys about in the next 2 slides, you let them know how you want to sign up. They're going to send you the link. You're going to enroll. And then you're going to receive a welcome email either from them or someone above them, depending on how new or old they are and however their system works. And it just includes basic action items, introduction to your coaching business, how things work, I know I personally send out a form that you kind of fill out. I ask you a couple questions, kind of get to know you, and kind of give you action steps to make sure that you are ready for when the training starts. Which training is step 4. Step 3 is, I just talked about that. So step 3 is the checklist. And then step 4, so we have a weekly training. The whole team does, Team Goal Diggers and all the teams below. We have a 7-day new coach training bootcamp on Facebook. It's run every single Monday through Sunday, every single week, literally on the dot every single week, where we give you basically everything that you need to know within your first week of the business. And then once you're done with that, there's a lot of self-paced training that's found on our website, which was created by my upline coach. and also your future upline coach. And then as you grow your team and as you do all your trainings and as you continue to become a coach, you're always going to have support. We're always going to give you the best, most up-to-date training. We're always going to give you the best resources. Again, remember, we want you all to succeed. So we're going to make sure that you're always aware of what's going on. You're always aware of what works best. Again, like Catherine mentioned, her coach is, giving her trainings on how to grow a like page. That's something that she recently learned. And so now she's sharing with her team. And so it's always in our best interest to just keep supporting you and help you build a business that's like beyond your wildest dreams. So the sign-up options, so there's basically 3 sign-up options. The best one that I wish existed when I signed up as a coach is called the Showcase Challenge Pack. And so basically challenge packs are the best ways to join, with Showcase being the absolute best. And what that includes, so basically what it includes are 3 of our most popular programs: 21 Day Fix, PiYo, and Sanity Max 30. Then you get a 30-day supply of Shakeology. You get the Shakeology Sampler Pack. So basically a package of all of our sample flavors, and that way you can try every single Shakeology flavor that there is, or you can share it with friends and kind of introduce people to Shakeology. You get 5 Shakeology tote bags, which are actually really big and really great for grocery shopping. I use them all the time. Shakeology welcome guides. So if someone asks any questions about Shakeology, you can just hand them this guide. Really easy to explain things, or you can use it for your own educational purposes. But you get 10 of them, so feel free to share. You get 10 product catalogs so that you can share also. With your friends or family or anyone who has any interest in our products. You can be like, here's a product catalog. Take a look through and see, what program matches up best to you or what product matches up best to you, and get back to me. You get 30 days of the club membership, which includes the Beachbody On Demand, which is the Netflix of fitness. And as the video said, there's like 500 programs on there, or whatever they said, just like an immense library of stuff. And then, so this whole Showcase Challenge Pack is $295. And the reason why it says free underneath, why the sign up is actually free, is because all you're paying for is the products here. The initial coach fee, that is $39.95, is completely waived. So all you're doing is paying for the products that you yourself are going to use, as well as share all the stuff that comes with it with other people to help you build your business. And that's all you're paying for, and that's it. And you become a coach, and you're able to unlock all the possibilities of earning commission, the team cycle bonus, and so on. And so the second option is just regular challenge pack. So this just includes, this is basically similar to the Showcase Challenge Pack, except it doesn't include all those extra goodies. It just has 1 fitness program, 30 days of Shakeology, and the Beachbody On Demand membership, your first 30 days. And so this also is free because, again, you're just paying for a challenge pack. You're just paying for the products that you yourself are going to use, and you pay no initial coach fee. So these 2 options are the best way to sign up. And trust me, because if you choose to sign up with just the initial coach fee, you are still going to have to use our products in order to share them successfully, because again, we don't believe in just selling, right? We believe in sharing. And so if you don't know what something is like, how do you share and talk about it, right? So eventually you're going to have to buy, Shakeology, use your own Shakeology, use your own fitness program. But by that point, you've paid $40 and then another, whatever the cost of Shakeology and then whatever the program is, depending on whatever you choose to buy. So that way, this saves you that $40, which is really, really cool. Now, if you go the no challenge pack route, if you choose to go to that route, I know in some cases, if you've invested in a challenge pack before in the previous months, or even, if you've ever invested in a challenge pack, for instance, you're a challenger, you're in one of our challenge groups, and you now want to sign up as a coach because you freaking love our products, this would make sense, because then you pay the initial fee and then it gets waived. So in the end, it's still like a free sign up. So you'll have the $39.95 refunded. And so those are the 3 sign up options. And this would be really helpful if you let us know like which option you want to sign up with. And then the cost, actual coaching cost. So there's a business service fee, which is $15.95 a month, but this includes a crazy amount of amazing things. So you get so the $15.95 per month will cover completely your online store. So the hosting, the website, all that stuff. If you've ever bought yourself a domain name and a website and paid for hosting, like I currently have another separate business where I have to do that for, which is not Beachbody related, but I had to do that for, and it's like way more than $15.95 a month, trust me. And so that's really cool that that's included, and it just makes our lives so much easier. You get your online office, so you're able to track everything in your online office. New coaches who sign up, new customers who sign up, you're able to track the productivity of your coaches, you're able to see all this data. And basically get organized. Like there's training tools in there. There's videos you can watch. There's videos you can send to people if someone's asking about the 21-day fix. And perhaps you did not sign up with the 21-day fix. You haven't done it. You don't know what it's like. There's videos in there that you can share with your prospects, which is really, really cool. The business fee also pays for brand awareness. So as you remember in the video, Beachbody spends over $100 million a year in advertising, so that you don't have to walk around explaining to people what P90X is, what 21-day fix is. Pretty much everyone already knows. They just don't know whether it's worth it to try it. But once they see you and your results and you share with them the amazing product, then they're like, oh my God, I know what it is. I see that it's worth it. Please help me. I'd love to sign up. So that's basically how it works. So the advertising is covered with that fee. Warehouse shipments, customer service. I don't know about you, but like one of my nightmares is to have a bunch of products laying around in my room that I have to get rid of or have to like move through. Shipping things gives me nightmares. I hate the post office. Returns and stuff and like mistakes or anything else I don't want to deal with, which with this $15.95 fee per month, Beachbody deals with everything. Like you don't have to worry about anything. If there's ever an issue, if someone has the wrong flavor shipped, someone wants to return something, for instance, Beachbody handles shipping, like you just give people a link and that's it. And you're done. You don't have to deal with anything else. Beachbody takes care of the rest, which is so, so nice. Success on Demand is something in your online office, which is basically a subscription service that is covered. And I'm pretty sure it's probably $15.95 a month itself, maybe even more. It's basically Success Magazine and their whole online interface. So this is basically free personal development for you to use. And business advice and consulting. So when you reach a certain rank, Beachbody hands you like real business advice and consultants who help you grow your business, who cost way more than $15.95 a month as well. So that's really, really cool. Now, if you're military, so if you're active duty or veteran or spouse of active duty or anything military related, and we can give you a form and you can look over the details. I personally have no one in my family who's military affiliated, so I'm not sure. I can't really answer these questions, but Beachbody does have so much information on what qualifies and doesn't qualify. But if you're military, as a thank you for your service or thank you for your spouse's service or family service, your business fee is completely covered. It's free. You never have to pay it, which is so freaking amazing. And I love Beachbody for that. Now, club membership is not mandatory, but it is, really helpful if you're a serious business builder, especially if you haven't yet tried all our products. You can go in and do sneak peeks for them. Also, if you get bored of your program, like there's a million more you can choose from without having to buy them. It's already loaded up on your in your club membership, which is so cool. It also helps to receive free customers, free trip rewards, all that stuff that you will learn as you sign up. It's just a lot to talk about right now in this webinar. I want to respect your time. We're almost finished here. And then and so this is paid quarterly. It's $40 paid quarterly, not monthly. So it's about $13 a month. Now that we've gone over basically everything, the next steps is to reach out and let whoever invited you to this webinar, whoever sent you the link, or if it's me or Catherine, let us know that you attended or watched the recording, just so we know. So we're not like wondering whether you got the link or not, or whether it worked or not, or whatever. Just let us know that you watched it, and then let us know if you think this opportunity is for you or not. And feel free to ask us like a million questions. We'd be happy to answer them. But hopefully this webinar was detailed enough that you're like, okay, I know for sure this is for me, or I know for sure this is not for me, or maybe at a later time, whatever it is. And if it's for you, let whoever invited you know that you're ready to sign up. And again, if it's not for you, just let them know whatever your decision is. And if you have any questions, especially, I know most of you are probably watching this recorded. If you have any questions, we'd all be super happy to answer. So just let us know. And I'm going to stop the share, and I guess it's just all of us coaches today. So most of you are watching the recording then. So again, if you have any questions, just feel free to message us. And me and Catherine loved spending time with you.
Awesome.
All right. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching.